Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode, as you might be able to tell, we will make very good progress on the house. We will finish walling up the entire place and we will finish up the roof as well. Okay, not finish it up completely, but as you can see, we will make a very good progress on it. We will only have to finish up a small hole on one side. Other than that, it is finished. And then we just need to plug up the holes under the ends of it and it will be complete. We will also go out and do a little bit of hunting because, well, we do have plenty of vegetables at this point, but those are not very nutritious, so if we help it out with some meat, that will take it a lot further. So yeah, the main focus of this episode is going to be the house construction once again, with a little bit of hunting on the side. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alright then, let's get started. So it is almost 8 o'clock and, well, obviously we don't want to go out and do anything in the wild at night. So I think we did cut down a lot of logs in the last episode, so I think I will cut these into boards and finish up the flooring on the lower level, and then maybe we can get started on creating the ceiling for the lower level and the flooring for the attic basically. So let's go for that one. For now we need that one and the saw. Yeah, create 3 full stacks and let's see how far this one gets us. Yeah, just make all 16 and we definitely need to do all this, and don't forget this one as well. So just go down here and crouch. I mean, technically speaking, we don't need to have boards right here or even here. So only use boards where it's going to be visible. Right. Also, I think these corners, yeah, these corners need to be facing the other way. I think it would be a little bit better if, you know, they were the same way as the rest of these boards. And before I forget, I mean, I suppose we could go to bed right now and eat in the morning. Yeah, let's do that. And good morning. So quickly take a bite to eat. There. And that will do. Okay, so we have 5 portions left. So it is, ooh, nice. We have very low clouds. Interesting. Anyways, while it is still relatively dark, just have the torch in the offhand, and you will belong here, although, no, never mind. The other way. That way instead. Good. And let's dig up all this and put down the floorboards. Did I use up all the shovel? Yes, I did. Fine, make one more. Technically speaking, I don't think we need to have these boards here either, because I think eventually I would like to turn this level right here into a small terrace garden basically. Maybe that will be the topmost level of the terrace garden, and then we'll have a couple more levels down this way. But yeah, I think we will pick up these boards and replace them with regular dirt, because we really don't need to have, yeah, these will not be visible basically. Okay, in that case, X out and get to work. Okay, so the smithy is completely roofed over. Very nice. That also means that the first level of the house is completely floored as well. Very nice. Next up, let's create the ladders that will lead up to the upper level. Now, in this version of the game, now we have different wood types for the ladders, but previously we could make them out of sticks alone, right? So if we want to make crude letters, okay. Let me guess. Yeah, those are the sticks. Well, I think we might as well just go ahead and make it out of larch. So for those, we just need to have these on the side and one stick in the middle. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. Okay, obviously we need to make at least 2 stacks. So that's 1 and 2 there. Okay, so you will need to go all the way up, and that's it. Right. Okay, next. Yeah, just go up to that level and let's see what we need to do. So here, this will be replaced in a second, but here this one will need to go out, and for now I will just build it like this. Eventually, as I said, I might build a small outcropping on this wall, so we might have, let me see, we'll just go down, and we might have a small extra outcropping like we do have down here, up there as well. I am not sure yet, we will see. But for now, let's just keep building the ceiling for the first level and the flooring for the attic. Obviously this one will be visible the entire way, so we cannot skimp on this level. And it is time to cut up the next batch of larch. So there it is. Okay, and for now I'm fairly sure that we will need at least 16, so just make all this and then we will only cut up the rest as needed. So there it is. And right, this is not quite correct. These ones will be visible, so these need to be the correct way. Like so. So everything, no, this one as well, and that corner piece. Also, torch of the offhand. Now it's pretty visible at this time of day. Everything else looks fine. Right, so how many do we need? For now, yeah, just follow the same direction that we have down here. So let's see, we will need 1, 2, 3, 4, and by 11, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 44, 41. So we definitely need to make at least this much. Right, so far so good. So we need 1, 2, 3, 8 more. Okay, well, these will have to be cut up no matter what. I mean, okay, only cut up as much as we need. So we need 8 and then 32, I believe. So let's plug this hole, and we have a ceiling on the house, or in the first level, and a floor for the attic as well. Nice. We might as well place down the first. I think we might want to put a trapdoor here eventually, but for now this is going to be fine. And let's place down the wattle fences where we need them. So we will have, yeah, we will definitely need to have at least one roof piece along here. At least I think so. Right, in that case, basically with the new roofing mod, basically we can create quite irregular looking roofs. So for this roof, I think what we will do is have a steep piece here, and then it will level into a 45-degree angle on this one. Or maybe... we definitely need to have a capping piece running through the middle. Maybe we do have the boards at this point, so we could lay out... Wait, I believe we only need the hammer for it. Yeah, I think we can quickly start laying down at least the basic shape of the roof. Yeah, let's go for it. You can go there and cut up a couple more boards. 24 should be plenty enough for now. Not enough for the entire roof, but it's a start. And then quickly go and pick up the hammer and put it in our offhand. Right, in Smithy. And there you are. Okay, so this one goes in the offhand. It will make us a bit more hungry, but whatever. So let's take a look. I think what we will do is start here. So with the hammer in the offhand and a board in our main hand, with this roofing mod we can create a roofing frame. So let's take a look. I think we will have a 45-degree angle here, and we will need to fill this one up. We could fill this one up right now. So basically we could create a wooden roof. Basically, I believe we need to crouch. There we go. We can create a flat surface like this, or if we do it one more time, we can create the more vanilla looking roof. So something like this. But I don't think I will go for this. As I said a couple episodes ago, I think I will go for a clay tiled roof. Now, I don't know. Do we need to have this underside for those roofs, or can we just put them into the frames immediately? I guess we will see. For now, just pick up the filling and then we will just lay down the frames. So, simply placing down one of these will create a 45-degree angle. But, you will go here. But if you put another one on top of this one, that will make it a bit more interesting. Now it is a lot more steep. So I think we will go for that. And then maybe we can go for a 45-degree angle. And then let's just place down this one as a scaffolding for the roof. So we could go for a 45-degree angle here and create this kind of a shape. But what if we go for this? Sorry, not in this direction. You come back with us. Fine, pick it up before we lose it. Extend the scaffolding a little bit more. We could go for this shape as well. And that might be a little bit too low for my liking for the attic headspace. Do we want to go for 3 tiles high on this one and then immediately go for this? Or we can just go for 2 45-degree angle roofs. Yeah, I think I like it this way. Okay, in that case, you will go here, then just jump up. Right, we can jump up from here, good to know. So you will go and do this, and then 2 45-degree angle piece is... no, not quite that way. So, once again, one will go here, one will go here, and then we just need to put capping pieces here. And for that one, I just fill up this hole real quick. Not quite that way, once again. So you go that way, and we need to change this one into this ridge piece, like so. So what do you think of this roof shape? I think I like it. Now, obviously, at this moment we have these holes right here. What we need to do is, we might as well show you, we can break it down. We need to hold the sprint button, I believe, and then we right click and it will fill it up with whatever material we have in our hand. Right now I use packed dirt. You can also use medium fertility soil, or I don't know, even large logs. Whatever block we have in our main hand, that is what will fill up this place. So, for example, we can pick up these water and dough balls and use those to fill those places up. And obviously that is what we will do, but for now, yeah, just quickly demolish these and put them back the way we should. You come with us as well. And quickly put these back. So, no, that is a rich piece. Use the standard mode. There we go. So yeah, I think I like this roof shape. It is pretty simple. Now, we also have access to these, I don't know how to pronounce this, Eve or something. And these are basically a much shorter version of the standard pieces. So for example, we could have these here. Basically, you know, end capping pieces. But I think I would like to have a lot more overhang than this, so I think we just use standard pieces for the overhang. In fact, speaking of the overhang, maybe this 45-degree angle is a little bit too shallow for my liking, or it hangs down too much, what I meant to say. What if we go for the standard piece, but we could change the what kind of piece we want to use. For example, we could use the upper piece of this very shallow angled 3 tile long wood shape, or the roof shape basically. So we could have this instead. I think I like it better this way. Yeah, you know, we might as well place down these right now. And that will do. And we have a single piece left. Just, I don't know, jump up and put it here, for example. Doesn't matter. This one will be a standard piece, and no, the other direction. And then it will be turned into the tall piece later. So I think I like this roof shape. For now, just quickly pick up these dirt pieces. They have served their purpose. Yeah, I think I like this roof shape quite a bit, in fact. Okay, before we start starving, might as well go and quickly eat. And that will do. So I think that will be quite nice. And speaking of the roof, you know what, yeah, might as well start creating the shingles for it. I do believe, let's just take a look. So red clay. I would like to make red clay shingles. Now, depending on how we fire them, it will give us different colors. If you fire them in a beehive kiln, depending on how many doors we leave open, it will give us different colors. It could give us brown, red, orange, or tan. But as it turns out, if we fire them in a pit kiln, it will also give us red, which is exactly what I want to have. But let's just take a look at the other shingle colors. So shingle. Okay, adding too many words to the search does not help. So, I mean, we can see the different colors and I'm still leaning towards red. We only really have these kind of dark and gray colors. I suspect those would come from the blue clay, I suppose. Yeah, blue clay. So this one would give us, well, black, gray, or cream. None of them I really like all that much. What about the fire clay? Let me see. Just look for fire clay. So if we want to make it out of fire clay, there we go. It can only be fired into this, well, fire clay one. Okay, well, decided then. We will go for red. And how many do we need? Also, how many can we fire in a single pit kiln? That is also kind of important to know. For now, let's just make, I don't know, how many can we make? 12 every time. Let's make maybe 3 batches. Would be a good start. Yeah. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so we have 3 batches of shingles. Obviously we need to fire them, and as luck would have it, as I said, we can fire them in a pit kiln and that will give us the color that I want. So 36. Can I turn this one into a pit kiln? Yes, I can. I suspect it's not that deep. Maybe we can do 48. Let me see. Can I add more stuff to the pit kiln once we have the grass inside? So let's make one more batch. No, I cannot. Can I break it somehow? What if I try to take something out? No. What if I try to break it? Ah, there we go. Pick everything up. And can I make 48? Still doesn't look too deep. I don't know. You know what? That's fine. Let's just go for 48. That's fine. So, some sticks and let's just use charcoal for it. Let's make it as quick as possible. Also, don't forget to roof it over because, well, it's raining, so we don't want it to go out. Let's go for some charcoal. That's cassiterite. Alright, it's in the smithy. Close. I think we did have 17 before, so I think we picked up everything. Okay then, so 4 of them goes on here, and let's just light it up. Off you go. Okay, I don't want to do any roofing until these are finished, so I will take off the root hammer. And let's mix up the rest of the wattle and daub. Also, if we are going to go for this roof shape, we might as well place down the wattle fences that we will need. So we will definitely need to have these. This one will need to go all the way until here. I would like to have a window here, obviously, so let's just do it this way. And then exactly there and that. Yeah, and then we will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? Yeah, 9. Okay, then in that case I will place down enough for 9 more wall pieces. We'll fill these up and use them to fill up these holes on the roofing. Right, we need to do the same on the other side as well, by the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We ran out. That's fine. We have plenty of sticks. I think that's the same, right? Yes. Okay. In that case, this leather piece will not be here. In fact, this might go away as well, but for now it's fine. Yeah, might as well. Okay, fine, take it up now. Alright, and then let's mix up the rest of the daub. I do believe I did place everything else in the house. So we do have the sand, exactly. And we have the clay here, almost the exact amount, that's fine. We will need to make some room. We will need some granite for the rest of the cobblestone, so I will just put it away, not throw it away. The wattle fences, the ladders can go in here. What else? And the rest is fine. Okay, so we only need 48 clay for this amount of sand, and then we'll need to pick up a bunch of, what shall I call it? Grass, and we have enough soil. Yeah, now we just need to have the not sand but grass. Well, in that case we need to make at least one more knife, I think. Okay, finally. Let's go ahead and make it. Let me see if I remember. So soil and sand and grass and what was the other stuff? Clay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, make one full batch and let's see how far we can go with this. Obviously, we need to have these. Okay, that's a start. And we definitely need to have these. I have no idea how cracked I want these filler pieces to be, so I will leave this here for now. I will decide later. But other than that, I think we have all the walls at this point. Yeah, I think we can start smoothing out some of these walls, basically. Now, these very cracked pieces, I don't want to have a lot of them. Basically, maybe a couple of them in the corners, but maybe some of them under the windows. But that's about it. I don't want to have a lot of them. Let's just go, alright, and these. Almost forgot. Okay, so we have 66 left. We still might need to go and make a bit more, but for now, let's just have... Yeah, let's just create the slightly cracked versions and leave a couple of very cracked versions around. Okay, and that's all of the dope that we had. Well, we will need to make a lot more apparently, but well, we are making good progress. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, we do have enough for a couple extra pieces of boards. So tell you what, let's finish up the roof boarding. So just cut up all that, and this is still firing, so we still have some time. Although it is 9 o'clock. Yeah, go to bed now, and this one should be ready by the morning. And good morning. Quickly take a bite to eat. And how many do we have left in terms of food portions? We have 3 servings. Okay, I will go and hunt at once we have 2 servings, I think. Come on. There, please stop doing that. Alright. I don't think I will go and dig up any more dope materials in this episode. Maybe the next one. But for now, we do have a bunch more boards. So how about we finish up the roofing? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with the ridges first. So this one, this. And I don't only want to overhang on the sides, I would also like to overhang on the ends as well. So if you don't mind, just go back to the standard and add these pieces around here. Also, before I forget, let's do the same kind of overhang on this side as well. So I believe it was standard and this one. Right. Yeah, let's just run it all the way to the end. Alright. It is coming along quite nicely. Okay, let's place down as much of it as we can on the roof, and let's see. Go back to the standard mode, and yeah, let's start placing these down. Okay, I think we might need to build a little bit of scaffolding, but we are making good progress. Let me see. Let's just use these black dirt and that should be fine. Oh, right, and the shingles are fired now, so we could pick those up, but let's quickly finish up this portion and then we will do so. So let's just, no, don't block the window. Just do this, please. And there we go. So this end is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, looks very, very nice. Okay, let's take a look. So the shingles have been fired. Are they actually the correct color? Yes, they are. Okay, all of you come with us. And do we need to put a under layer for the clay shingles? No, apparently not. Nice. Is this the flat version? No, this is the final version. Ooh, and we only use a single piece. Definitely, this firing will take us a long way. Do we want to have an underlayer or not? I think we don't. I think this will be just fine. Basically, we could do it this way, so let's have an underlayer of a larch and then we can put the shingles on top. We could even mix, I don't know, we can have pine for the underlayer and then clay roof on top. But no, I think the shingles alone will be fine. Just pick everything up and finish up until, yeah, on the edges like this. Nice, okay. Next up, let's quickly finish this up. So you, and that's it. And on this side as well. That will do. And quickly put in the rich pieces as well. Not bad. In fact, it is pretty great already. Okay, well, let's quickly finish this up and... Ooh, we are making good progress on the roofing and the house overall. I didn't expect this to be this fast, basically. I think that is all the pieces that we needed. Okay, so we have only 18 shingles left. So obviously we need to make a lot more, but thankfully we only have to make one shingle for every single tile, so there is that. Okay. Let's just finish up the ridges and then... No, wait, on the outer pieces. Those are the hardest to reach, so finish those up and then the rest we can do from the inside. Ah, we had the right exact amount of shingles. So, not too bad if I do say so myself. It is coming along quite nicely. And... do we like the underside of it? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, well, not too bad. Tell you what. I will quickly start... let me just quickly count exactly how many shingles we will need. So, all the edges are done. So we will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's just take out the calculator before I miscalculate. So we will need, I believe it was 7 times 13, right? 91. Okay, and we can make 12 each time, so divided by 12, that is 8 more batches. Okay, might as well get started on it. And yes, I did add the calculator to the OBS, so you can actually see when I'm doing calculations now. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and make 8 more batches of shingles. That's a lot, but we can do it. Also, before we get started, eat. Okay, so we have 2 portions left, right? Yes. Okay, once I'm done with the shingle, basically once we get started on the shingle firing, then I will go and hunt. There we go. Okay, so we need to fire all this. You go in the inventory and let's start picking these guys up. And let's just check exactly how many we can put into a single kiln. So we have 1.5 stacks. Let's take a look. Can we put a full stack into a pit kiln? Maybe a bit more even. Okay, 96. For now, let's just cut down. I suspect we will need at least 2 firings, so let's just go with that for now. There it is. So, can we do this? And can only fire up to 48. Okay, never mind. Okay, so 48 it is. And that is 48. Okay, 2 firings. Never mind. Perfect. Exactly the right amount of grass. So that and that. Okay, so we did fire the correct amount at the first time around. Alright, we need a single piece of stick. Let's just take out a full stack. There. So that's going to be 1. And where is it? There you are. And that. Okay. Let's just use charcoal for this. It's fine. I suspect we will have a full roof. Maybe even in this episode. I am not sure. I guess we will see. For now, just put away half of these sticks. We don't need to carry this much around. So you guys can go back, and I suppose we could start digging up some of the charcoal as well. Also, yeah, we have even more trees grown now. No, first go and hunt. Also, I just realized that we had a couple of extra boards here, but that's fine. You guys can go here for now. And that's all the boards. Yeah, alright. Yeah, go and hunt. And we will need to go and pick up some, whatchamacallit, some horsetail as well. So instead of going that way, I think I will go this way, because in this direction we have a forest, and that is where horsetail usually grows. So go this way, pick up some horsetail. If you find some animals, hunt those down as well. And thanks to this little staircase, we have a much easier way out of the valley now. This way up. I do believe we need to make one jump, and then it is a clean way out. Alright, and we did finish up this copper mine, right? So we can take this one off the map. Delete. And delete. Right, so let's start looking for some horsetails and maybe some animals. Although, I just remember that I did hear some wolves around here. Also, funeral bell, that doesn't sound appetizing. Okay, so far no predators around as far as I can see, so that is encouraging. Okay, for a second I thought this was a wolf, but no, just a maple log. Okay, so we are looking for horsetail primarily and some animals secondarily. Ooh, bees. Where? This is the buzzwords mod. Otherwise I would have missed these guys. This way. Yeah, I can see them buzzing around. Are you here? Yeah, they must be in here somewhere. But where? Okay, we can very carefully start breaking open these branches, but I would prefer to see it before I do so. I don't want to basically destroy the branches that they are attached to. They could, I believe, also be inside the log itself. Where are you guys? I think I see it. Right there, I think. So I think we can safely break open these. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Very carefully, don't want to break the branches that they are attached to. Right there, okay. This one should still be safe. There we go. Alright, just mark it down for now. It is the 1st of July. If we are fast about it, we could populate a couple of scabs. Eventually, for now. We cannot do it at this very moment, so we know where they are. Yeah, there we go, horsetail. This is a bit more important and more immediate right now. How come I keep picking up berries from time to time? It did happen before already. Also, hammer of the offhand. Is it big? Wait, do we have any berry bushes right here? Yeah, there. Maybe once they are finished with the ripe stage, maybe the berries will drop. Also, shiver. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, fine. Off with you. Oh, and wolf. Okay. Not the most ideal circumstance. Okay, there we go. Well, that was not nice. Yeah, very, very quickly harvest some cattails and make some poultices. Oh. A wolf and a shiver at the same time. If it was just one of them, I would have taken care of them, but together, not so much. Ooh, and some peat, yes. Absolutely, mark it down and keep looking. We did find some horsetail, but unfortunately we were interrupted. But we have a bunch more right here. Okay, first heal up and then we will get started on the harvesting again. Okay, that's a wolf. Don't go that way, go this way instead. Okay, so we do have quite a few poultices at this point, so I think we can go home. But give the predators a wide berth. Oh, and here's our basket. Yeah, you can come with us. Might as well take it home and, I don't know, burn it or something. It's a small miracle we found it. Ooh, and some field mushrooms. Yes, please. Well, that was a lot more than I thought it would be. Let's just quickly pick up those as well. And we will have a nice full 12, and that will be enough for full 6 portions. So there it is. And I can hear you howling. Yeah, let's just go home. Plus in this fog, we can't really see too far, so off we go. We did what we came for. We got what we came for. Apart from the meat, but oh well, at least we got the poultices. Although, I mean, deer are... no. They are extremely hard to hunt down. I will not bother with them. Basically, they are extreme... They have a lot of health also. Ooh, yellow apple tree. Yes, please. So, deer have a lot of health. And we would need to hit them with a lot of spears, so... not right now. Also, that is a... boar or a wolf? That's a boar. I mean, it's not a big boar, so I think we can quickly hunt it down. I think this one should be relatively safe. Although, wait, no, that's a big one. Never mind. go around and just go home. Yes, I know we can eat the mushrooms, but I would like to preserve it for a meal instead. But maybe we can eat some of these lobster mushrooms. These are edible, right? Yes, they are. I didn't check the field mushrooms, but yeah, they are fine. Ow. Okay, not quite the established way into the valley, but we got there in the end. Then that was important. So, let's go home, eat and... No wait, go to bed and then eat. And look at the house. It is coming along quite nicely. And good morning. So, quickly take a bite to eat, and that will do. And yeah, put away the stuff that we don't need to carry around. So, the clay, the, I don't know, the logs, copper, the field mushrooms can go in the food storage for now. Also, these can be combined again. The basket, I will put it here, maybe we will burn it, maybe we won't, I don't know. And there. So, let's just go and hunt down a goat or a sheep. I would like to have some meat, also berries, thank you. Don't mind if I do. I think that was the big one. So it's very lucky that it ran away. Although, maybe that's the big one and that's the small one. Basically, I did discover that we have two different kinds of grey boars. Big ones and regular ones. I think that's the big one, and the one that ran away was a small one. And no, it's not the... basically, the male is the big one and females are the small ones. No. Some of them are just simply too big. Also, that is, yeah, the soy white. That's fine. That is definitely the big one. Okay. Don't want to mess with this guy. That one is extremely dangerous. Let's try to hunt that one down. Would be doable. Although we want to do it in a nice big open area. Maybe we can lure it into the water. That would make our lives a lot easier. So that is a small boar, right? Okay, you come with us. Into the water. Never mind. It kept fleeing, apparently. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, they are swimming so fast. Okay. Good thing I didn't try to lure it to the water then. Okay. Stay in this corner, please. There we go. Okay, before we harvest, by the way, you are... Ooh, decent weight. Okay, harvest now before a predator comes and claims it. And then we'll go and pick up the... Only 6, really? Okay, fine, whatever. Then pick up the other spear real quick. I would have expected a lot more meat from this guy. Oh well, better than nothing. And in that case, we might want to hunt another one down, but before we do so, heal up. Do we still have some muffled sheep in the area? Those guys are very good for meat. believe I did see one before. Okay, you just go that way. Please tell me we still have a sheep in the area. I think that's just a rabbit, so that's not it. That's a fox as far as I can tell. Or maybe, is that a lamb? Yeah, that's a lamb, okay. That means we must have a ewe in the area. Okay, that's the two boars, that's fine. Where is the sheep? Please don't tell me you fell down this way. Also, is that... Yeah, that's zinc, okay. Not that interesting right now. Also, I got stuck a little bit, fine. Just place down a single piece and that's it. And one more. Could have sworn I saw another sheep, but apparently not. And that's a drifter. Fine, just give it a white bird. I don't want to mess with it right now. Okay, fine, you will do. And there we go. This was a lot smoother than the last one. And you are low weight. Oh well, better than nothing. Let's take a look at you. 4 meat. Okay, fine. 10 is better than nothing, basically. I will take it home and cook it once we need it. I believe that's the big one. We don't want to disturb the big guy. By the way, how is the garden? Let's take a look at it. We almost have some onions, that's nice. And the cabbages almost finished as well, very nice. And the fennel, 5 out of 9, those are very, very slow. Oh well. Okay, just fine, just go inside. There. So, turnips, or sorry, the parsnips are almost good to go. And the carrots are good to go. Okay then, let's go for those next. Only harvest the ones that are actually ready to go. Unfortunately, once again, no other place to put them. I will not replant them. I will wait for something else to free up some space, and then we will put them in a place that where with a lot more potassium nutrients here, because right now they are only 22%, nowhere near good enough. Okay, well, we do have 62 carrots, not bad. Okay, let's cook the next batch of food. And use carrots for it. For now, you go ahead and get out of there and get started. So you go back to the cooking spot and 5 meat each, and then start with the fat, obviously. Before I forget. We are building up a nice little reserve of fat, by the way. Very good. It will come in handy once we start doing mechanisms. But for now, take 12 firewood, that's going to be plenty enough. Let's just put in, I don't know, I believe 6 was not quite enough the last time. Let's go for 8. Even though we have a little bit less food, but we have a little bit more fat, so I think that should be fine now. Okay then, just put away the food that we don't need to have out. So the meat we will need, and then have 10 pieces of carrots, and the rest can go inside. Oh, wait, 63 days, these guys 53, that's fine. Which one would go away the fastest? I suppose the mushrooms. Okay, fine, use the mushrooms first. Leave 2 in here. These guys can go with the rest of the hides. Alright, can we stack bones? I believe we can stack bones, right? I think we can. Let's just take a look. Here, for example. Oh, yes, we can. No need for them to take up any space in storages. Maybe the resin. Yes. I do believe I did see some extra rot. 1 piece here. Okay, fine. You can go there. And okay, these guys can go in the storage. There. What else? That's fine. Okay, we can eat now, by the way. That will do. And are you ready? Yes, you are. Good. Okay, so meat and mushrooms. And I think I let it burn for a little bit too long. Put in 2 more pieces and that will do. Alright, anything else we want to put away? I suppose these poultices can go in here. The rest of the fat can go with the others. And that's it. Alright, and the seeds. Now we are done. Okay, ooh, and these are finished as well. Okay, we are extremely over time, but tell you what. If you don't mind, I think I will finish up the roof now. And yeah, you will cook, I think. Although, now we're down to 3. Fine. Put in all the firewood and that will definitely be enough. So, let's quickly finish up the roofing. I didn't expect to get this far in this episode, but I think we did okay. So, oh, right, we need to have the hammer in the offhand. Okay, we need to take this one. Oh, never mind. What we can do is finish up that and then just go out, then go up, and now we have access to this. Okay, finish up the ridge first and then we will finish up the rest of it from the inside. Okay, I miscalculated apparently. Did I really? Oh well, whatever, it's fine. We can make the rest of it later, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 altogether. Oh, never mind, that's why. These are 2 each. So this tile counts for 2, that's why. Okay, so we need 21 more. Other than that, I think the roofing is pretty much good to go. Let's just double check. So we have that, obviously, that is going to be 21. Other than that, this side is finished. And then the other side is complete. Wow, this place is coming along a lot faster than I anticipated. Not too bad. And it's taking shape quite nicely. But we are nowhere near finished, we have a lot of work to do still. Okay then, so as I said, we are extremely over time, so we want to say goodbye now. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.